Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel on Anusondhan. Today we're diving deep into an ancient tale, one that has echoed through the ages, reminding us of hope, courage, and the unwavering hand of destiny. We're going to journey back to a time of unimaginable peril and miraculous salvation, witnessing a story that still captivates hearts and minds, the parting of the Red Sea. Prepare yourselves, because we're about to experience this iconic moment like never before, through a dark, cinematic lens that brings every shiver of fear and every surge of faith to life. Imagine with me now. The year is, well, ancient. The air is thick with the dust of generations of oppression. The Israelites, a people enslaved, are finally, miraculously, on the move. They've walked through the night, guided by a pillar of fire, leaving behind the only home they've ever known, albeit one of bondage. Freedom is within reach, a whisper on the wind, but the road ahead is treacherous. And as dawn breaks, their worst fears materialize on the horizon. Before them, an insurmountable barrier, the vast, churning expanse of the Red Sea. Its waves crash against the shore, a deafening roar that seems to mock their fragile hope. Behind them, a dust cloud, growing larger, darker, menacing. It's Pharaoh's army, the most formidable fighting force of its time, thundering across the desert. Chariots, horses, the glint of bronze and steel, they're coming, relentless, seeking to drag the Israelites back into the chains of servitude, or worse. Panic ripples through the weary multitude. Despair claws at their hearts. They're trapped, caught between the devil and the deep blue sea, quite literally. The cries of fear mingle with the howling wind, a symphony of terror. Children cling to their parents, eyes wide with incomprehension, sensing the immense danger. The adults, their faces etched with exhaustion and dread, look to one man. That man is Moses. He stands on the shoreline, a solitary figure against the tumultuous backdrop. The sky above is a canvas of brewing storm, bruised purples and angry grays, streaked with veins of lightning that momentarily illuminate his stern, resolute face. He raises his staff, not in defiance, but in supplication, plea, command, directed not to the sea, but to the heavens themselves. Not just the surface, but a deep, guttural vibration that resonates through the earth. The air crackles with an unseen energy. The wind, which was already a gale, intensifies into a screaming tempest, tearing at the waves, churning the water into a frothing, terrifying chaos. The Israelites, terrified but now filled with a sliver of desperate hope, watch, transfixed. Suddenly, with an earth-shattering roar that eclipses the thunder and the wind, the impossible unfolds. The waters begin to recede, not gently, but violently, as if a colossal, invisible hand is tearing them apart. The sea splits down the middle, revealing the muddy, previously unseen seabed. Two colossal walls of water rise on either side, shimmering, glowing with an ethereal, mystical blue light. They stand impossibly tall, towering over the people, reflecting the stormy sky and the flashing lightning. It's a spectacle of terrifying beauty, a miracle of cosmic proportions. The path to freedom, a dry passage, lies before them. But the fear isn't entirely gone. How can water stand like that? What if it collapses? But Moses, with an unwavering gaze, urges them forward. Do not be afraid, he seems to say with every fiber of his being. Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today. Behind them, Pharaoh's army, a relentless tide of fury, charges onto the newly revealed seabed. The ground beneath their horses' hooves churns with dust and sea foam. The crack of whips, the shouts of commanders, the metallic clang of armor, they echo through the divided sea. A chilling counterpoint to the awestruck silence of the fleeing Israelites. Lightning strikes illuminate their furious pursuit, casting long, menacing shadows on the water walls. They believe their victory is assured, that their gods are with them, that these slaves are finally within their grasp. The Israelites press on, their feet sinking into the damp earth, their eyes fixed on the receding horizon. Children are carried, the elderly are helped, everyone moving with a desperate, unified purpose. The glowing blue walls of water seem to watch over them, a temporary, shimmering shield. Every step taken is a defiance of tyranny, a step towards a new dawn. As the last Israelite steps onto the eastern shore, the sun, barely a sliver on the horizon, begins to paint the sky with hues of gold and rose, a promise of a new beginning. But the moment of peace is short-lived. Behind them, Pharaoh's army, still deep within the chasm of the sea, is upon the very last of them. And then, just as suddenly as it had opened, the sea begins to collapse. The mystical blue light intensifies for a terrifying instant, then erupts. The walls of water, no longer held in check by divine will, crash down with unimaginable force. A roar more profound and terrifying than any thunder engulfs the entire scene. It is the sound of divine fury, of justice rendered. The sea reclaims its dominion, swallowing everything in its path: chariots, horses, soldiers, the very symbols of their oppression. The storm overhead reaches its crescendo. A final dramatic flourish then begins to recede. The winds soften. The last of the thunder rumbles into the distance. Silence descends, profound and heavy, broken only by the gentle lapping of waves against the shore. The Red Sea, once a barrier, then a path, now lies calm and unbroken, a tomb for the pursuers, a testament to an impossible rescue. Moses stands on the shore, illuminated by the first true rays of the rising sun. His face, once strained with the weight of his people's fate, is now softened, illuminated by a deep sense of peace and gratitude. He looks out over the now calm, shimmering waters, then up towards the vibrant, hopeful sunrise. It's a moment of profound significance. This isn't just a story of escape. It's a story of faith in the darkest hours. It's a story of freedom snatched from the jaws of tyranny. It's a powerful reminder that even when all hope seems lost, when you're cornered with no way out, there can be a path, a miraculous intervention, an unexpected turning of the tide. It's a testament to destiny fulfilled, to the power of unwavering belief, and to the strength found in unity. The sunrise symbolizes not just a new day, but a new era for a people finally free, ready to walk into their destiny. What an incredible journey. This retelling of the parting of the Red Sea, with its deep shadows, glowing reflections, and epic scale, truly brings the ancient miracle to life, doesn't it? It reminds us that even in our darkest moments, hope can rise like the morning sun. If you were captivated by this cinematic journey, please make sure to hit that like button. Share this video with someone who needs a little inspiration. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more powerful stories and cinematic experiences. We've got so much more coming your way. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.